Coach. How are you doing this morning?
Great.
We just get more professional every stinking week. And I was getting ready to move my mouse trackpad thing here, and it said, "Do you want to end your live stream?" I'm like, "Oh crap, no,
Nope.
I don't." Oh, one touch of the button, and this thing could all go south. Welcome, TikTok. Welcome. Are you on Instagram? Did
I'm
I see you
not.
setting it up? Okay. I
I'm
thought I
not.
saw you doing something with your phone
I
over
was
there.
looking to see if we're streaming on Facebook.
Oh yeah, double
So,
check because we really messed up last time and we did not stream to Facebook and it was a hot mess. So some weeks we are like all on point and other weeks we're like a hot mess. So we're gonna claim an on point week, right? Are we live on Facebook?
yes, you're good.
Did you check?
At least I looked at one of them. Yes.
I'm afraid to touch any buttons over here. So
Let me check the main page.
I really liked it last week. We did a live with the hormone therapist, Courtney Lawson, and I loved having you in the background. So we may have to bribe Kathy, Coach Kathy, to come help us with. Oh, here we are. I got to change my thing over to chat here. Um, and Facebook user. What does that mean? Oh, you're over there like doing stuff.
Me?
Good morning, everybody. Oh, good
This is
morning, Toby from Facebook. Oh my gosh. I got to do a little shameless plug. Did you see my Facebook post this morning,
I did.
Darcy?
This little baby.
You're like a great aunt. Was that not like,
I mean, it doesn't make me feel old or anything.
no, but wasn't he darn cute?
Yes.
Oh, I read him his first book last night.
Oh.
So my favorite book growing up was Curious George. You remember?
Oh,
You remember
yeah.
that? So we read a book about the fire truck yesterday. It was really fun. I don't think he probably got any of it, but he was looking and he was pretending, and then he got hungry. So it is so good to be live this morning. It is so good to see that everything is on. TikTok, again, I apologize. You're going to get half the show unless you go find us over on Facebook. By the way, Facebook, if you have not liked, we have a lot of complaints of, gosh, I want to hear your show every Tuesday, but I don't know where you are. I can't find you. I'm not being alerted. Well, we don't depend on the Mark Z to update us. So make sure that you like our page. I found that out the hard way with Baked by Vi the other day. I'm like, Vi, I never see your stuff. I said, do you not have a marketer? Because I never see your stuff. And, if I don't see your stuff, I don't think to come to your bakery.
Yes.
And she's like, I post every day, Monica. So I go in there. She watched me do it.
Yes.
I go in there. I hadn't even liked her page. Here I am promoting this woman, because she's amazing. I hadn't even liked her page. Now every day I am halfway drooling because she's posted something. And literally it made me come into her bakery last week to get oh my gosh, it was a pumpkin moon pie.
I want one.
Dude, October 14th.
Yes.
You're coming here. We're gonna
Yeah.
have a booth at Baked by Vi's in New Paris, Indiana.
Yes.
You can meet Coach Darcy and myself, and I think Coach Kathy's gonna be there as well.
Yep.
And then you can have all of the goodies. So October 14th, let's see, at 10 a.m. So it's a block party. So we're gonna have a keto meet and greet that morning, and so we're gonna be there to answer any questions that you have. And we're going to eat a lot of food. We are sponsoring some keto chili. So I know there's going to be keto chili there. And I heard there's pork, pulled pork. It's going to be fun. Music. Of course, Coach Darcy and I will be there. And the hero, Vi herself, will be there. So did you all hear the show last week with Courtney Lawson, the HRT therapist? My gosh, I'm going to repost that. I'm going to try to figure out a way to replay it and restream it. It was an incredible show that we did with Courtney. She gave us all of the lowdown on hormone therapy and how women should not have to live with the night sweats, the weight gain, all of those things. They shouldn't have to live with it. And so I'm going to try to figure out a way to restream that. If not, I'm going to repost it in group. So, yeah, and it was frustrating because we couldn't hear.
Can I also plug in our Ageless Keto program?
Oh, my gosh.
Because not only is Courtney doing, like, she would be, like, hand in hand with this Ageless Keto program.
Yeah.
Because, as a woman that is I wish I would have known this when I was younger, and knowing
Totally.
that I didn't have to deal with menstrual cramps or
Yeah.
deal with bloating or
You
deal
don't
with.
have to.
No, you don't have to live like that.
Yeah.
Like everybody, when we are taught,
Yeah.
becoming a woman during puberty, that we don't have
Just
to
deal
live
with
like
your
that.
cycle. Just deal with the hormones.
We're
Yeah, no, you don't
given
have to.
stuff, and then that's it. Like no more
Right.
information. So
Right.
you don't have
Yeah.
to live like that. And if you have
No.
PCOS and all these other problems in that general area, like this
Oh
is
my
the
gosh.
program for you to get
Yeah.
your life in
Yeah.
check.
If you're struggling with infertility, that's a big one. I'm working with a couple of women right now who are trying to get pregnant, and what they've had to do is they've had to reset their cycle, and you can do that nutritionally.
Yeah.
So the Ageless Keto program is absolutely breaking barriers when it comes to not only weight loss, because we all know how to lose weight, right? We've done the things. We know how to help you lose weight. As coaches, we can help you lose weight. The problem and the missing factor that we've had on all of this is we need to learn to lose weight based on our hormones, based on our cycle, based on, we're killing ourselves over here those last 2 weeks of our cycle. And menopausal women, this is also you as well. Ladies who don't have cycles, this is you as well. You still have the hormones. If you eat to your hormones, you're gonna be much happier. It's like we've found the missing piece of the puzzle, and that is what makes us different from other health coaches, because we know how to help you lose weight. But what we have missed for the past 5 years in our practice is we've made it miserable for our clients. Now that we have the ability to reset your cycle and to work with your hormones versus just don't eat this.
Yes.
Eat to your macros. Well, there's a way that you eat. So if you have not heard about our Ageless Keto program, please message us and we will hook you up. You do have to have an interview before you are accepted into that program, because if you don't follow the protocols in the program, it's not going to work. Yeah. It's not going to work, and it could reverse your progress. And so you have to have an interview. We have to accept you into the program. You have to be a fit, and you can be a fit even without a cycle.
Yes.
If you're in menopause, this program is for you. If you're perimenopause, this program is especially for you. And if you are cycling and you're a young person who maybe wants to do things the right way instead of the way your mom did it, it's for you too. So we're excited. We're totally excited. So today, Coach, we are going to talk about tips. It's Tuesday Tips. I'm going to change the title of this live.
Do you know what would look amazing when we said what our theme was? If we had some sort of thing that went boom with the title.
Tuesday Tips.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, hey, Gretchen. Gretchen, you were missed in group last night. I just want to tell you that right now. There were two or three big holes that were in group last night that did not come to class and didn't come to support, and you were missed.
Any names.
We will not mention any names, but you were one, Gretchen. Oh gosh. So yeah, Darcy, you have access to my Canva account. You happen to have an art degree and a graphic design degree. I'm trying to fake it. I'm a real good faker, right? That's what that intro was. That intro was a big fake from the big coach.
Listen, there's one problem here. We always come up with our themes a little on the late side. So.
I know. I told her what the theme was. Well, I kind of like Tuesday Tips, but I like the word weight loss in there because I want people to know we're talking about weight loss. So once we figure that out, let's do that, because you got like 9 seconds to work with.
Yeah.
So shoot.
There you go.
All right, so we're going to talk about the Tuesday Tips of weight loss today. And if you need any help, we're going to drop a link. kmhealthcoaching.org is our website. Actually, up at the top left-hand corner, might be your right, there's a QR code that you can just scan that will take you directly to our website. You find your coach, you look at the coach, and you're like, oh gosh, that one's not for me, but this one is. I'm not saying who is who yet in your equation there. But there is something important, though, as you're picking out your coach. We all have different passions. We all do the same thing. We all have been trained. They've taken the KM Health Coaching method. All of our coaches have. Coach Kathy is different. Coach Kathy takes care of our therapeutic keto. She specializes, she zones in on epilepsy and stopping that, because her son was one who has been healed from epilepsy. Like when he came to me as a client, he was eight grand mal seizures a day. He's had 0 in 4 months since he has been on program. So she really zones in on the therapeutic keto. So if that is you, then you know your direction is going to be going right straight to Coach Kathy. Because Coach Darcy and I have just a little bit of a different, we got a little bit of liberties on our side. And so that's where Coach Darcy and I come in. So kmhealthcoaching.org, go find your coach. And we're going to talk today about why in the world would you need a coach? And we're just going to give some tips today. And Darcy, you have your passions. I have my passions. But I think looking at this list here, I'm thinking, we probably have the same ones here because these are all important. So I'm gonna launch one. You get ready for the second one, and then we're gonna go on. First tip of the day for weight loss: you have 100 pounds to lose. You have 50 pounds to lose. You are a hot mess, right? You're like, in the words of Coach Darcy, I just want to laser the body fat off my body, and you're wanting it fast. First tip of the day, I want you to get your calendar out and I want you to mark out a year. Sorry. So sorry, but it's so true. I want you to mark out a year. Here's the second part of that sentence. For the first leg. I meant leg of the journey, but I know what you were thinking, Darce. That could be true.
One leg at a time.
One leg at a time. No, for the first leg of your journey, mark out a year because there is no period to the end of your weight loss journey. No, I lost 120 pounds. I've kept it off, but there's what do you call that? ... Do we have any grammar people in here? What is that called?
That's a pause.
Well, it's a pause, but it has a real name. The ... Somebody put it in the comments.
What did you do? He knows these things.
Oh, hold on, I gotta block somebody over here. Oh, bye, buddy.
Left.
Oh, see you later, pal. You got to block out a year. There is no short-term weight loss that lasts long-term. Period. Yeah. I want you to settle in for the ride, and I want you to prepare to change your body, your mind, and your spirit. Okay? If you miss any of those, you're going to gain the weight back. All right? So I want you to mark out a year of your journey. Darcy, what's the second one? And I'm going to repeat it. So pause after you say it so I can repeat it for TikTok.
Okay. So I'm going to skip to the bottom of our list because I think this connects really well with what you just said.
All right. We're going to the bottom.
The no shortcuts.
There are no shortcuts.
There are no shortcuts. And I love this quote of convenience doesn't give you shortcuts.
Or convenience does not.
Hold on. Give you I messed that up. Because I guess I was thinking of the word shortcuts. What is it? Convenience doesn't give you what?
Long-term results. Sorry, I was reading what Gretchen was saying. She was giving me the answer to my conversations a few sentences back. We're going to do a redo on that whole entire thing. Okay. It's called an ellipses, by the way. The ... There's no period at the end. Okay. All right. There are no shortcuts.
So convenience does not come with needing that long-term. Like you're wanting long-term, but shortcutting like the tortoise and the hare does not work. The hare took tons of shortcuts to get to that fast weight loss. We are so anxious. We're impatient. We love convenience. But that convenience, yes, might work at first, but long-term, it's not going to last.
Right. So convenience does not give you long-term results, period. We live in a convenience-driven society, right? Yes. Everything is convenience. Every sinking thing is convenience. You know what I was complaining about this morning, Darcy?
What were you
I switched gyms because I just had to shake things up. I loved my old gym. I had the best friends there. We had amazing times. So amazing that we could talk through the entire workout. Apparently, you're not supposed to do that. So I had to switch gyms this year just to shake things up. You know what I was complaining about this morning?
What?
I was on the phone with a personal trainer, and I was listening to her story. She drives from Rochester, which is 55 minutes away from
Wow.
my gym, and she comes there, twice a week. And I said, I was literally just complaining this morning that I had to drive all the way out to Walmart to go to my new gym. It's 7 stinking minutes. My old gym was 2 minutes away. My new gym is 7 minutes away. I was literally complaining about how long it took to get to my new gym. We are so convenience driven.
Yeah.
So convenience. If we have to work for it, we don't want it. If we have to give up something, we don't want it. If we learn that we're a food addict and we learn that there's no moderation for a food addict, and we can't eat anything dang thing we want,
Yeah.
we don't want to do it, and we don't want to put in the hard work for it. And we would rather live on pills and potions and the doctor's prescriptions than actually get healthy and feed our body health food. And so there's no shortcuts. Let me say that again, because I wrote it down when you told it to me the first time. Convenience does not give you long-term results. If you have a health coach who says you don't have to track anything, you can eat anything you want, and it'll go fast, and you're going to lose this fast, fire them.
Fire.
It does not work. If you want to build long-term results, and if you want to build deep to the bone results, mark out a year of your life, settle in, and change one thing at a time.
And
right?
for those people that may have gone on this journey of a fast weight loss, and then they fall off the wagon because they fell off the wagon because it was a very convenient way, and they didn't work on the body, mind, and spirit part, which we would really like to say you need to do.
Yeah.
Then when they decide, okay, I need to come back and do this. I know this works. I want to do it right the next time. They're expecting the same results, the same thing to happen that happened the first time. They may have lost 15 pounds the first time around, maybe the first month or so. But then the next time that they come back, their body's like, heck no, I'm not doing this that way anymore.
Exactly.
So then they get mad that things are not going the way. That's where the impatience comes in, and that's when you're back to square one. That vicious circle cycle. Like you're going backwards. So
that's so true. Because scientifically, your bodies and your hormones change when you mess up your metabolism. If I have people come to me from the company that shall not be named, that I will absolutely name, Optavia. If you come from that company to me, I can't even start you on your health plan until we reverse your diet, until we heal your body enough so that we can recover your metabolism and make it work again because you killed it.
Yeah. I had a thought. We haven't had, I don't know if we've had a client yet that has even done the shot. Like I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen when we get somebody from that.
I am totally worried. And because right now the shot is failing. Right now, what people are finding, and I'll get beat up for this statement because they'll be like, oh, it works, Monica. We're finding clients having paralyzed stomachs, violently throwing up after going on this shot, and after finding that it's not working, and after finding that their insurance doesn't cover it anymore, so they have to go off of it, and the weight is coming raging back. We have not dealt. And I'm going to put a pause on our program once we start having clients come, because now they're failing, and now they're like, I just poured out $3,000 a month, $1,500 a month for this shot to paralyze my stomach, and for me not to be able to enjoy eating again. Please fix me. I don't know what the results of those clients will be. It will be an experiment when they come. We know what Optavia does. And it's really, really sad. I've had clients on both sides sandwiched in with the Optavia scam, because I've had them come to me on Optavia. We've reversed their diet. We've gotten their metabolism fixed, right? We've gotten them to where they're eating above a starvation level. They're starting to lose weight, but it's not quick enough for them, so they go back to it, right? And then they're coming back, and we can't even help them because they have hurt their metabolism so much. And I've had clients who have left me because I'm not losing more than a pound a week. I don't want you to lose more than 1 to 2 pounds a week, because if you lose more than that, it's coming back. We have We have the stats to prove it. And so we protect our people from this, but I do worry about what will happen when when the shots start coming in and the clients start coming in and say, please fix my gut. And the stuff that you and I, Darcy, are learning about the gut right now, can you imagine? Like, totally imagine what's going to happen when we get those clients back.
Yeah,
it's sickening.
I don't even know.
It's absolutely sickening. I don't know, TikTok, if this is help. I don't know if that's helping you, but I turned the camera over here so that they can see you, Darce, and I don't know.
Hi.
But we probably have mean people talking. There was a really mean guy on there earlier.
Oh, I don't like
people. I don't like mean people, you know.
Yeah, I like gratitude. I love joy.
I love gratitude.
I love being happy.
I love it. Yeah, I love nice people.
You know, let's go on to our next one.
What's the next one, Darce?
Well, we can go to, like, you've got to have your why, your enough
your
moment.
Why, your enough moment.
Yeah, you know, that thing that drove me to want to have my lifestyle change when I stood in front of that mirror and I said, I just wish I could just start over, laser everything off.
Yep.
And then start afresh.
Yep.
That wasn't necessarily my why moment. That was one of my awakening moments. I've had several moments where I was like, you know, I love who I am as a person, but I don't like the fact that I am having this depression in my head.
Yeah.
This, you know, the doubts that I can't necessarily, like, hang out with my kids and have the energy. I felt lazy. I felt, you know, not enough. But that's not to say anything about my personality, not in anything towards, like, the way I looked. I just did not feel good.
Right.
So my why didn't happen up front. Some people might have their why up front.
Yeah. Mine was up front.
Yeah.
Mine was up front when my son said he wanted to go on a roller coaster with me. I couldn't fit in the ride.
Yeah.
That was my enough moment. Right.
And you have that. You have that awakening of, like, I'm done. Yeah. I need something to change.
I'm done. I'm desperate.
Yes.
Please help.
And
I will do anything it takes.
That carries you on.
Yes.
It's going to be your reason why you're going to have to go through the hard things. Because the fact is, when you choose this way of living and you are deciding that you want the long-term lifestyle change and health and that you want your body to be able to heal itself, it's going to be hard. You're going to have to grieve over things.
You're going to have to do hard things.
Yes.
If somebody tells you it's easy, fire them.
Yes.
Because it's not easy after losing 120 pounds.
Nope.
No,
not at all.
It's not. It's not.
When we're
be brave
on those why moments, because every single thing for me, I had a new why every single season. When I started to uncover the layers, new things, new motivations started to form and new surface. Where I was like, I actually like feeling like the simple of, like, I like having collarbones.
My collarbone. I remember the first time I got my collarbone. I'm like, that's all I wanted. And it's funny because every client has a different body part they want. Yeah. I met with a woman a couple months ago. She wanted her ankles. I'm like, oh, I never thought about the ankles. I just wanted my collarbone. Yeah. Like I was, and you know, the scary part of that is that's how I found my tumor. Remember that?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. I thought that skinny people felt their stomachs and felt their organs on the inside, and apparently they don't. Apparently that was a tumor. And had I not lost the weight, I don't know where I would have been, because, you know, I suddenly felt the inside of my uterus, apparently. Yeah. So you've got to know your why, and it is okay for that why to change. Yeah. I had somebody come to me with a why based on a certain person, and then it morphed and it changed. And she's like, oh, heck no, I'm doing this for me. Yeah. This is me. And it's okay for that why to change. But if you don't have a why, you're going to quit. Yeah. You will totally quit. It will be a diet for you, period. Right. And here's the other thing we want you to do. We want you to identify your triggers. What are your shortcomings? What are your shortfalls? So a lot of people think, oh, I can do this on my own. Totally can do this on my own. All I need to know is what to eat, what to shoot, thinking of the shot people, just tell me, just give me a meal plan, and I'll do everything. And when we ask that same client, when we do an onboarding call with that client, we're like, okay, I want you to take us back to your past. What does your past diet history look like? And be real with yourself. If your past diet history means that you are on board, you are pursuing health, and you are like taking the bull by the horns for 3 months and then you quit, that is what your past diet history looks like. That's what your future diet history will look like. If you don't know your triggers, and if you don't know, and if you're not willing to be honest with yourself. If you have past diet failures and you sign up for a meal plan, you have just taken your money and you've thrown it into Center Lake here in Warsaw, Indiana. That's what you have done. Because what's going to happen is your coach is going to give you a meal plan. She's going to give you, the macros even. She's going to give you these things and you're going to be, yay! And you're going to make the first meal and you'll be like, oh, I didn't lose 5 pounds eating that first meal. And my husband just asked me to go to Olive Garden. What do I do? And you crash. Usually it's within the first, in our program, the honeymoon phase is about 8 weeks. Mm-hmm. That's about 8 weeks. And then we'll see a crash. Yep. 3 months is the hard part. Yeah. So if you're not honest with yourself, literally you're just wasting your money. And you might as well just stay in the same lifestyle that you have lived for the past, the past 25 years. You have to identify your triggers. What does it feel like when you go off plan? What is surrounding? We asked our clients during our sessions with them this week. When they go off plan a little bit, we're like, okay, let's go back there. I don't let a client just tell me what they did wrong. I'll let them tell me what all they did wrong and all the failures. I'll let them just talk. And then they think we're ready to go on to the next topic. And I'm like, okay, let's do a rewind. Because what I heard you say back here was, I picked up that donut. I'll say to them, I want you to rewind about 30 seconds before you picked up that donut. What was going on in your mind? What were you feeling? What were you seeing? What were you touching? What were you sensing? What was your blood pressure at that time? What was going on inside? Take me back to 30 seconds before you picked that donut up. That's called a trigger. What's going on? It's like an aha moment. They're like, oh my gosh, it was because it was on the counter. Yes, it was available. Mm-hmm. It was because I was bored. Oh, so then we're able to reconstruct that moment with them, and we're able to say, okay, let's go behind that scene 45 seconds before you did that. Okay, it's available. What do we do to counter that this next time? What do we do to fix that next time? Is it you're bored? Okay, we're going to walk outside just around the block, not for exercise. It's great for you, but we're going to walk around the block. We're going to put that thing on top of the refrigerator so we don't see it. So when the client is actually honest with us and knows what their triggers are and their past failures, then they're like, oh, now I can heal. Coaching is hard work. Coaching is like, it's tough, right? Yeah. Because we have to go back and we have to relive moments with them. All right. You want to take us and land this plane, Darcy? With the 3 Ps?
The 3 Ps. Yeah, let's do that one.
All right.
Because with the 3 Ps, it also links into the other one that we had put down of, and it also drives into what you just said. When we discover what needs to happen before I'm going to say a mistake or something you're going to regret happens, when we rewind, we have to pre-think, pre-plan, and prepare. Those are the 3 Ps that we always instill in our clients, because if they are not doing those 3 Ps, they are not pre-thinking about where those donuts are, and then or pre-planning where those donuts are, because if they have an emotional moment, that is where they're going to head right away if they are tempted by that. So we are always saying, okay, let's, for example, like you were talking about with where are you going to put those boxes of donuts? Boxes more, there's more than one, but
there's more than one box of donuts.
Boxes of donuts. So where are you going to put them? Are you going to put them on your counter, or are you going to put them in a place where you cannot see them? My pantry, for example, It's open right now because we don't have doors, and we already talked about this. That my pantry does not have doors.
We need to talk about that some more.
No, we don't.
I have so many ideas for your pantry.
No. But the fact is my kids are not 100% keto. We feed them healthier options, but they're not 100%. So it is in my house. So what do? If I'm in the house and I'm emotional,
put a barn door over your pantry.
That could solve one problem to my issue. But another issue is, I'm looking at things at eye level. That is where everything tends to be, is eye level. So when it's at eye level, I'm going to see that. So if that's where you need to put your, keto approved snacks or things like that, that's where it needs to be. My kids' snacks are not eye level. They are at the way bottom of the pantry to where they can see them at eye level. So it's just about that pre-thinking, okay, I need to remove certain things from certain areas. I need to, and it goes for the 3 P's goes into even, what are you going to go out and eat?
Right.
What are you need to research the things.
Pre-plan, pre-think, prepare.
It goes a long, long way. And that one is easily, I think a lot of people tend to let that guard down a little bit because of that very first thing of, the convenience.
You're so right. Yeah.
And then also the, not only convenience, but the easy go-to, and the chaos in their life. That was the other one. The chaos in their life causes those issues. So, of not pre-thinking and pre-planning, because then your mind is starting to get all scattery.
Yeah. So convenience and pre-thinking, pre-planning, and preparing do not go together.
No.
Now, you can pre-think really quickly because, 21 days builds a habit, 90 days builds a lifestyle. When you have this as a lifestyle, it's very easy to pre-plan and pre-think. So some of this stuff will come naturally eventually. But right away, you've just got to understand there's not a thing about a diet plan or a health plan that is convenient.
Right.
You got to be willing to do the hard things. And if you're not willing to do the hard things, stop wasting your money. Yes. And keep living the way you are. Because
no magic pill.
There's no magic pill. There's no magic potion. There's only science.
Yes.
There's only science. And so I hope this helps. I want to know from our audience today, what is the number one roadblock? Typically what we find is that, this will resonate with certain people, different parts of this, because, like the sermon on Sunday, what's going to hit you on Sunday morning is going to have me, sobbing in tears. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's for me. So we want to know, what is the number one roadblock for you in the weight loss journey? And we want you to know that it's okay to be discouraged. It's okay to need help. We coaches, I have a coach, just because we do have the credentials, we are certified. We are, by the way, gal, I gotta tell you this. So I'm really, really nervous, and I need you guys to pray for me because I have been working for the last 2 years to become certified to be a food addiction specialist. And I get to take my final exam this week. I get to do my exit interview, and I'm starting to get nervous because I'm 47 years old. And can this girl do an exam? Still, we don't know. We're going to find out, but by fall, I will be fully certified to help and specialize in food addiction. But it is okay that you can't do this by yourself. Coach Darcy, Coach Monica, and Coach Kathy all have coaches. I have a business coach. I have a health coach. I have a personal trainer. I can't do this thing alone. And so to look upon your health journey as shameful because you can't do it alone is just ridiculous.
Right.
We can't. We weren't created to do this thing alone. And so we would encourage you, if you need help, we are here for you. We love to give tips. We love to do these shows with you every Tuesday, but we understand that a show and a 30-minute, session together is not everything you need. We totally get that. We want to give as much content as we can. We love giving free content out there. But we understand that you're like, okay, Coach, you talk to me. I know I need help. I've been putting it off. So right now we just popped up the QR code. You just go over to kmhealthcoaching.org, set up a free session with us. We'd like to talk to you first, just so that you're in the right program. And we don't accept people into the Ageless Keto program unless we've had an interview, just because we want to make sure that you're in the right program. All right. Wow. That was a
lot.
Fast-paced one. And
we shoved a lot in a little time.
Oh, you know what? We did forget one.
Oh,
Remove all sugar. Remove all sugar. Yeah.
Get rid of those donuts.
Get rid of the donuts, right? Get rid of the donuts. There's a scientific reason for, and there's a reason for the anger we have towards sugar, right?
There is.
It's science. It's science, not emotion.
Yes.
All right. Any questions? Any questions from our audience? Hello, Marianne. It's good to see you. I don't like some of them tell us exactly who is talking to us, and other ones say just Facebook user.
Listen, I think that the Facebook user, if you have not liked, followed, and shared,
they have to like and follow.
That might
get
you to be known.
Okay. All right.
So,
well,
yes,
yeah, we figured it out. Maybe.
I think that's what it is.
We are live every single Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. Poor TikTok. I tried to move the camera so you could see Coach Darcy this morning, but if you want to see the whole show, go and like our Facebook page. You'll be notified every time we go live. Also on YouTube, I about choked on that one. Go like and click the red bell over there, and you will be notified when we go live. We also want to know what you want to talk about. We will talk about anything. I'll even talk about my skin removal surgery. I won't have an audience when I do, but... All right, guys, you are all loved. Let us know if you need any help. I hope this has been of help to you. I hope it inspired you. I hope it kicked you in the butt. If you have been lax, and if you have been kind of like, no convenience. It's time to gear up, and it's time to get serious. And a lot of people are like, we're going into the holiday season, Monica. Can I lose weight? I lost 40 pounds when I lost my weight.
Started in September.
You started in September.
That is the introductory to the fall holiday season.
Oh, yes, it is. It sure is.
And let me tell you, it was doable.
Yep. Now, I got one last question for you, Coach.
What's that?
Before we sign off, I have to know, pumpkin spice or no pumpkin spice?
Why do you have to know that?
It won't let you off till you tell us which team you are on.
Well, I like spice.
Oh.
Like not spice, but like I like.
You can say no because I hate pumpkin spice.
But I like the spices that are in pumpkin.
I said what spices. I said.
I like making pumpkin things during this
pumpkin things. Yeah.
Yes, but I don't.
But if you're going to Starbucks, are you getting a pumpkin spice something?
No,
me neither.
No,
me neither.
I'm getting black coffee.
We said what we said. All right, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.